Hi everyone, Crypto38 here, and today we're going to be doing a walking tour of Billionaires Row. And we're going to be leaving from the Boogie Down Bronx, of course, to check out that brand new skyline that you see there for me. And we're going to start all the way by the west side on 57th Street, where you got the Hudson River and a little park right there, as you can see. Let's go! Carnegie Cafe. But if you look closely and above the Carnegie Cafe, you have there the Central Park Tower, which is now 1,550 feet tall. It is the second tallest skyscraper that we have now here in New York City. And somebody actually bought a condominium or a penthouse up there for $238 million. The other one you're going to see over here, that's 1 West 57th Street. The guy that makes the Dell computers actually bought a penthouse up there for $100 million. And of course, we're right on Billionaires Road. Everybody forgot about Millionaires Road, and now we got Billionaires Road. Maybe in another 10 years, we're gonna have Trillionaires Road. Manhattan only gets filthy rich. right behind me, you're going to see Carnegie Hall. And of course, Andrew Carnegie was one of the titans here, right? Along with J.P. Morgan and them. But what a lot of people don't know is when Carnegie took over, he worked people hard. It was like a double-edged sword, right? Because people from Europe were coming over here because Americans were paying people a bit higher wages. But the reason I say it was a double-edged sword was because at the same time, the work conditions were not very good at all. In fact, they say that Andrew Carnegie used to work his workers 364 days a week and only giving them 1 day to rest. Later on, of course, Andrew Carnegie would sell his steel corporation over to J.P. Morgan for about like $455,000. They said when Andrew Carnegie slipped over the piece of paper over to J.P. Morgan so that he could see the price, J.P. Morgan just said, all right, I'll take it. So here, right above me, we got the Steinway Tower. This is considered the world's thinnest tower. And you can actually tell as it goes higher and higher, it gets thinner and thinner. And this is also the 4th tallest skyscraper that we have now here in New York City. So the first one is the World Trade Center. The second one is the Central Park Tower. The third one is the Empire State Building. The fourth one is this one here, the Steinway Tower. And then the fifth one is One Vanderbilt, which is now being built, almost done, and it's right across the street from Grand Central Station. So the reason we came off the beaten path on Billionaires Road on 57th Street is because right behind it on 56, of course, you got the Crown Building, which is a historical landmark. And then, of course, you had the Trump Building there. And then they got all these high-class, high-end shops right here, right behind me, right across the street. And you're going to need all your credit cards if you come down here and do some shopping. That's fine. Trump don't give a damn. We got backpacks, everything, scarves. You got the trunk bar there. Got a little trunk bar. Down here. It's like an eating area. I see a lot of gold plated in here. We're gonna go upstairs, see what's going on. So if you come all the way up to the 4th floor, they do got a little public garden right there. But you can see it's closed off. So we can't go. I was gonna go up there, see what kind of views we could get, but he's saying it's gonna be closed for a couple of months. There's another one up there too. And that one is also closed. So we're gonna have to come back another time for the views. This is the trunk building. So you got the trunk grill down there. So this part back here is still open. You notice they got a lot of police in the area, of course. They got the terrorist police over there as well. It's a nice little spot if you do want to come hang out, get something to eat, maybe just enjoy your lunch. Nice day out here today too in New York City. Guys, so right behind me, of course, way too expensive for me, is Bulgari. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. But I ain't going in there. They say the inside's supposed to look like an emerald city. And they say there's a diamond in here that's worth $15 million in here. You know, that's way too expensive. Even if I had $15 million, I don't think I'll spend 15 on the diamond. It's Bugatti right here. 57th Street, Billionaires Road. They say it's the most expensive spot they have in this whole area, especially if you want to rent out inside this building here. So right behind me here, we got 432 Park Avenue. And this is considered the tallest residential building or skyscraper. Also one of the skinniest ones that we have here in New York City. You're gonna notice a lot of brand new skyscrapers are being built skinnier than previously, and that's because they got new zoning laws that require skyscrapers to be skinnier in order to allow the sunlight to come through. And you're also going to see right in between the floors, there's like space left over, and that's to actually allow the wind to go through, because we all know once the skyscrapers get up to a certain height, the winds actually push or make the building shift a little bit from left to right. So by leaving that space right in between the buildings or the floors, leaving at least 2 floors open, that allows for the wind to go right through it, and it'll stop it from shaking. So we finally come to the very end of 57th Street. Came all the way down from the other side, which was the west side. Walk all the way down to the east side, and right here behind me, you're gonna see this board. The statue's name is the Porcellini statue. It's actually kind of like a representation of the real one. But they say if you rub on the nose, you get good luck if you rub on the nose. And they say originally people would try to put a coin in the mouth and then just let it go to see what it would drop inside here in the fountain, the original one. Nice little fountain here. This is the very end right here of 57th Street. You can see the Queensboro Bridge right behind us here. Here's a nice view of the Queensboro Bridge. All right. You can also see all the way down towards Lower Manhattan. So there goes the tramway right there. And that's only $2.75, man. Can't beat that. And then, look who's coming in the water now. It's the New York City ferry there. That's also $2.75. And you can take that all the way to Far Rockaway and as high as Hunts Point in the Bronx. And you can drink beers on that one there. And that boat has a stop by like 34th Street, and then it has another stop by Wall Street, and then from Wall Street it'll go all the way to Far Rockaway. You can see Roosevelt Island there. And I see people walking, so it's probably already open. I thought it was closed, but I can see people walking. And then you get the Williamsburg Bridge there in the back.